Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer. Just bringing you guys a quick update on what's been going on recently with me. I know I haven't posted a video in probably 2 weeks. I know I haven't streamed in over a week, and this is why we turn our phone down when we go to record, so it doesn't make noise. Phones need to be quiet. Anyways, so what's been going on? So yeah, I haven't posted videos in a while. Just been partially my own fault, partially just how things have worked out schedule wise. Also, haven't streamed in about a week. Just I wasn't able to stream this past weekend. My dad had to have surgery, and so because he had surgery, I had to step up and take care of some stuff for him and keep an eye on him while he was on pain meds and all that. So he's fine. It was just a routine surgery, nothing major. I should be good to go to stream this weekend. I'm hoping I'll be streaming again this weekend. Um, so, video series that have been on hold on YouTube for the last week or two. If you're wondering what happened to my GPC, the Galactic Pokemon Championship videos, that league actually disbanded. Damien was unable to maintain that league, the DSL, the Deathly Subscriber League, the WWC, which is my league, the World Weather Cup League, which I'll talk about here in a minute, and school and life and all that. So, just with all that going on, Damien just decided it was better to shut that league down, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I agree with the decision. If school is just too, school is the most important thing. It is for me. Like, I'll take a break from streaming and from I just realized my light over here is very, very bright. I don't think there's nothing I can do about it. I gotta work on my lighting system here because I'm recording these at home right now. By the way, if the shirt looks the same as it is in all my videos, this is the sweatshirt I sleep in, and so most of the time I record in the evenings. Like, I take a shower, I get myself situated in my room, and then I just sit at my desk and record videos or watch YouTube, work on homework until I go to bed. So that's why, or I'll get up first thing in the morning and I'll record videos first thing in the morning, just because that's when I have the most time to do it. And so that's why it always looks like I'm wearing the same hoodie, because I am wearing the same hoodie. Anyways, so school's always the most important thing, and like taking care of yourself is the most important thing, and then schooling is the second most important thing to me. And so I commend Damien for realizing that he couldn't maintain both the league and the schooling, and so I commend him for taking the steps to make sure he betters himself by doing his schooling and shutting down a league. There'll be plenty of times to do leagues and all that. So that's where GPC is. Unfortunately, we end after 2 weeks. I never got a chance to unbury myself from the hole that we ended up in at 0-2 minus 9. So that's going to go down as one of the nastier league finishes. Unfortunate circumstances. WWC World Weather or Weather World Cup. I say that too fast sometimes. Weather World Cup, my league. So we got through 6 weeks, and then we went into the bye last week. I had a match to replay on the bye. The match has been played. I just have not uploaded a team builder or the match yet. The match is going to be post-commentated again. I don't like post-commentating because I forget what I do sometimes, why I made moves. Because when I'm live commentating, I'm there. I know, hey, I talk through it. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. That sort of thing. However, I noticed that the matches that I've played and lost in both WWC and GPC are matches that I've live commentated. where I'm actually talking to myself, thinking about everything out loud, and I'm not fully focused because I'm thinking, okay, this is what they're doing, this is what they're doing. Is the camera recording? Is the mic on? Is everything picking up? Are we okay? Are we doing fine with the video? So I'm not 100% there, and it's caused me to lose. The matches I've won are usually matches that I'm not commentating on. They're matches that I play, so all attention is focused on playing, and then I post commentate afterwards. So I'm going to keep experimenting with it. I'm going to try post commentating a couple and see how it goes. I'm going to try live commenting again, see how that goes. Just back and forth, working to try and figure it out. If you guys have a preference, let me know down in the comments. That way I can kind of see, because even though I'm not 100% there when I'm live commenting and it's causing my battling to suffer, I'll still live commentate if that's how you guys prefer it. I'll have to practice. I'll just have to go do random bats on Showdown, or just throw a team together and just go ladder for a while, and as I'm laddering, just talk. Just sit there and talk and think and practice, and I'll get better at it. That's the only way to do it. Speaking of practicing and getting better, so I'm not happy with where I'm at in league-wise. I was putting together a document, just inspired by Dan, aka Drive. He put together his doc of every league he's ever participated in, every mon he's used, the mon's kill-death ratio, all that, and it's something that I want to keep track of, because I've noticed in leagues that I'm drafting the same thing. Most of my teams have Escavalier, most of my teams have Alolan Ninetales, most of my teams have Chandelure. I was running weather teams for a very long time with Swampert Pelipper. Lilligant has become one of my new favorite mons that's been appearing on my rosters lately. So I want to get better at league battling. Like, I want to get to the point where I can compete with people like Fizzle the Hizzle, who you saw last match I posted. I hung in there, but it was never going to be a win in my favor. And some of these guys that you see play in A Drive's league, some of the people that are in Deathly's subscriber league, I want to move up. Like, right now I'm playing, and this is nothing against any of the other coaches, I'm just playing basically at a rookie level right now. I'm starting out, not a ton of league experience, same with a lot of the coaches that I play against. They don't have a lot of league experience compared to some of these other people that have been in leagues for years. And so I just want to start moving my way up. I joined another league. Fizzle got me connected with the GBA fan server, or it might be just the regular GBA server, the one that Dan and Chase used to participate in, that Chimpact and some Gator and some of the other really good battlers the professionals play in. I got connected into that server, and I picked up a team as a fill-in coach for a league, and proceeded to squarely get embarrassed. Like, I've only ever been 6-0'd twice in my Battle League career. The first time was when I was playing in Fizzle's league. Before I started uploading, I jumped into his league as a replacement coach, and Fizzle spanked me. He embarrassed me 6-0. It was a really bad game. That was the first ever 6-0. The second one is the one that you guys have seen against Matthias in the GPC. So I joined a upper level league, kind of, in my mind, compared to the league I run, the league Damien ran. This is a league with people that do this all the time. And I got 6-0'd again. And I got 6-0'd in 12 turns. Like, the match didn't last more than about 5 minutes, and I was done. I was spinning. I couldn't figure out what was going on. It was not good. And I was debating about recording for that or not, and I decided not to because I wanted to see what I could do in this league beforehand. And I realized I'm not ready to take on like D-League, basically, is what it was. I'm not ready for the D-Leagues. I'm still playing down here as a newbie, as a rookie. And so I've always team built by myself. I've always battled by myself. I watched Dan, I watched Chase, I watched Tyler, Duncan, Luke, Patters, Patty Trills. I've watched all of them team build. I've watched all of them battle. I thought I had experience. I tried to do stuff similar to what they do. I tried to learn from their mistakes, from my mistakes, and I tried to do this on my own, and it's not working. It's not. I can't do battle leagues by myself. I'm not competent enough. I've only been playing in league matches for 4 months now. Yeah, 4 months, because we started drafting for DSL 4 months ago. Yeah, I've only been doing this for 4 months, and I don't have nearly the skill level I thought I did. I don't know what lower tier mons do. I don't know, like, I know your synergy. I know how to build a Fire Water Grass core. I know how to build a Fairy Steel Dragon core. I know that I need to put balance so I have type coverage across the board. I need both special and physical wall breakers. I hate playing defense, so I usually build hyper offensive teams, and hyper offense is such a risk reward type of league to build, or team to build. And I'm not good enough to where when I make a mistake, I can recover. And so I've decided that I am not going to team build alone anymore. I've put together a front office with sorry about that. Had something get caught in my throat. I put together a front office with some of the upper level people that I know, the people that are in D leagues and play D League routinely, people that have been around for a while, such as Fizzle. He's actually in my front office. And then I've put together with some of my good friends that battle in leagues that I battle with too, that consistently are winning, consistently are putting up large differential, consistently playing well. The people that I study and try to figure out, okay, this is how I beat this, and this. And like, it's Matthias who coaches the Copenhagen Cacturns in my league. He's also the one that 6-0'd me in Damien's league. He's always put up a huge fight against me when I play him. I'm 1-2 against him. It's always really difficult playing him. I've got SV Torn, another one. He's also a mod in my Discord server, which will be linked down below as usual. He's a good battler. He makes some mistakes, but he's a good battler. Like, he builds good teams. He just gets frustrated sometimes when he's battling and then makes a mistake, and it compounds, which I understand completely, because sometimes when I'm battling, I make a mistake. I get upset that I made such a stupid mistake, and then it snowballs, and I forget I have a chance to win this match. I've got the Blazing Savage, another guy from WWC. He puts together some very interesting sets, to say the least, but they work. And I watched a Minior set that he put together, 6-0 a team in league format. Like, that was something I never considered. So basically, I've got a front office of 6 people now, including myself. A team is 6 mons that you bring to battle. If each person has an idea, and collectively we can put a team of 6 out there that does very well, then I'm happy. But I need a front office. I couldn't continue to do this, because you go back and you look at all my victories, they're differentials of 1 or 2, and that's not going to cut it when I get losses of 4, 5, 3. I never can bail myself out of differential positions. I'm not going to spoil my position right now in WWC. I'm still in the running for playoffs, but of the teams that are in my grouping, because you have your top 3, and then that are basically going to be guaranteed playoffs, then you have your next group, the group that's fighting for seeds 3 through 6. And I have the worst differential out of all of them. So that's going to hurt me if it comes to tie breaking, because the next, after record, if you're tied from record, then it's differential. And I have the worst differential of the 5 teams that are going for those 3 spots. So I need help. I can't do it anymore. I can't be the sole team builder. Had I had someone team building with me, my match against Spare might have gone differently. I might have been carrying that energy ball. One of the front office could have said, hey, don't take energy ball off. You need that. Like, you don't need taunt and haze. You can run one or the other, but don't get rid of energy ball. Or with my match against Savage, in fact, not having paid attention to my set correctly and not running min speed on Escavalier and getting swept by Koff. That could have not happened because I would have run my sets back and forth with my front office. They could have checked and been like, hey, you got 31 IVs or EVs, whichever one it is, in your speed. You're trying to run min speed. Shouldn't that be 0? And I could have zeroed it. So I have a front office together. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it helps me improve battling, and I can push for playoffs in WWC. I can maybe get into some other leagues and do better. I don't think I'm going to take over a person's team again. I think if I'm going to join a league, I want to be at the draft, because I don't like taking over teams that don't have mons I'm comfortable with yet. Like I said, 4 months of battling, I'm not comfortable without having something like Escavalier or Alolan Ninetales or Chandelure or one of my staples, one of the things I know how to run and how to use. So I don't want to take over any more leagues without being there for draft. That being said, I have applied for several leagues through the GPA server. Again, I know they're upper level leagues, but now that I have a front office, I think I can handle it a little better. Just because I'll have people I can talk to and be like, hey, okay, here's what I drafted. Here's what I'm thinking of drafting. Let's not make these mistakes when I draft like I normally do. How's the synergy here? Do I have hazard removal? Do I have hazard stackers? Do I have hazards in general? Am I prepped for this and this and this and this and this and all that? So it should work out. I should do better in leagues, I hope, with that. On top of that, I do have a new league that I am already signed up for, and will be drafting here as soon as I'm running the doc for this league. So I'm not the commissioner, but I am running the doc, and I need to get the doc made. But I have signed up for a Little Cup league. I have no experience with Little Cup, other than watching Dan and Tyler, Deathly I Am, with APA. That is my only exposure to the Little Cup. I have no idea how Little Cup works. I have no idea what's good and what's bad in Little Cup. I just got sent the tier list and said, here, make the doc. So I'm going to make the doc, and we'll see. I mean, I've got Torn, Savage, Shadow Sky, Amethyst. Yeah, 4 out of the 6 of the front office are in this league. So I'm probably going to have to ask Fizzle for a little bit of help if he knows Little Cup, or a few others for help. But I have no idea on Little Cup. Granted, this is going to be a very laid-back league. This is just a Little Cup league amongst friends. It's not as competitive as WWC or GPC or the DSL. So, yeah. I kind of got sidetracked there because I was talking about WWC and I went into the I have a front office speech. So going back to WWC, bye week happened last week. My match will go up, let's see, today's Tuesday. The match will go up Thursday. The match will go up Wednesday. The match goes up tomorrow. The team builder will go up tonight after this video. I'll probably, this video is uploading to YouTube, I'll record the team builder, and then I'll post the team builder right after that. The match goes up tomorrow. The week 6-7 combined recap will go up Thursday for WWC. That'll be the 3 videos that I know of for sure that are going up for WWC. WWC is coming into the final weeks, and we're struggling with WWC. Just as a commissioner, we're struggling. A couple weeks ago, I lost Giron. We talked about that in the weekly recap video. He just needed to bow out from leagues in general. He was tired of getting beat and all that, so he needed a break. And I'm not going to say who, and I'll talk about it in the recap video. Over the bye week, we lost 4 coaches in WWC. We've basically replaced half the league at this point. I refuse to let WWC die. I want to see this thing through, and I'm going to do everything I can to see it through. I've been very lucky to get replacement coaches in. They've made changes to the teams, and we're going to roll with it. If one of the replacement coach, if any coach has to drop out for any reason, I think the plan right now is to forfeit their matches the rest of the season, and we'll drop to 11-man league until we get a replacement, or if no replacement's found, then their matches are just forfeited. And then if another coach drops, we're now down to a 10-man league. If another coach drops, 9, 8, but we're stopping at 8. If I lose 4 more coaches and have no replacements for those 4, wherever the season ends, we'll just go immediately into playoffs and adjust accordingly. So if we get down to 8 coaches, 4 will go into playoffs. We'll have semis, and then we'll have the championship, and that'll be it. I know that hurts for teams 5 and 6 that would have been in the playoffs at the original 12-man team or 12-man league, but in order to see WWC finish, this is what I'm going to end up having to do if I have to. Otherwise, I'm going to keep rolling with 12. WWC will head into playoffs about week 7, so 8. I'm going to pull up the calendar here. This week is 8. Next week, the 24th, is 9. The 1st of October is week 10. Last week of the regular season is October 8th. Then we will have quarterfinals on the 16th, semifinals on the 20th, and the final will occur sometime during the week of October 29th. So by the time November rolls around, WWC will be over. To take care of that, if everything goes to plan. So I've got GPC's over. WWC was on bye week, so that's why those videos aren't out yet, or there are no videos yet. I got a Little Cup League that I will be recording for, even though it's just a fun casual league. I'm still gonna record it. We're gonna have a draft stream. I'll tweet out and post in the videos descriptions as we get closer to that draft stream. I'm hosting the draft stream again, so you guys get to watch me talk like an idiot for another 2.5 hours. Granted, I've already been talking for almost 24 minutes at this point. Just rambling like I usually do. Thank you for all of you that stick around while I randomly babble for half an hour at a time when I record videos. I won't for sure know if I'm gonna, this D League that I'm in, if I'm gonna record videos or not. We'll see. If I start playing better and I start doing better with a front office, I will more than happily start posting those videos just for more league battling for you guys. We're gonna start firing up some of the other series that I want to put on the channel. I gotta get back in touch with a couple of people about starting some Nuzlocke, some randomized Nuzlocke with them versus randomized Nuzlocke. I'm gonna get some of the games that I stream. I'm gonna do some separate or second files on them and do playthroughs. So maybe like Mario Super Sluggers, I know I can do a playthrough for several episodes pretty quickly. Pokemon games, I can start posting playthroughs, just standard playthroughs, and then I'll work in randomizers and Nuzlocks and egg locks and cage locks and all that other good stuff. I got a Zelda game to try out, plenty of Mario games, Galaxy, all that. So should be some more series coming up on the channel, more content, more regular content. And then the other big thing with leagues, so the DSL, the Deathly Sub League, it's been about 2 months since we were supposed to start playoffs, and Tyler finally got the playoff bracket figured out. He's been busy, so don't go heckling him because I said it took 2 months to get to playoffs. But Galactic Damien, who's a mod on my Discord, also hosted the GPC, and was in WWC. Okay, spoiler, yeah, Damien had to drop out of WWC as well. But yeah, he and I are in playoffs. The top 12 out of 24 advanced. I ended up in 10th, tied for 10th with Tyler, so I'm in playoffs. Damien and I actually play. We're first match of playoffs is against each other. I will be recording and posting the DSL playoffs as far as my run goes, hopefully to a championship, at least hopefully past round 1 in Damien, because I would like a shot at Hexenate or a chance to battle my really good friend Bionic Soup, who has been a major help in Draft League and all that behind the scenes with giving me my teams for DSL, and just he's a great dude. I'll probably post his Twitter and the link down below if I remember to do so. I'm trying to get him to join WWC Season 2. But yeah, he's a great guy. I would like to play him. I didn't get to play him during the regular season, and so I'd love to play him just for the chance to just see what I've got, what I can do against him, because he's every bit as good as a normal D-leaguer. He plays in D-leagues. Like, he can do this. He knows what he's doing. And Hex, I want revenge, because when he and I played in the regular season of DSL, he treated me like a bad battler, like a normal random bad battler. And so he was making obvious switches and plays and all that. And when he realized that I wasn't like the normal bad battlers. I was actually semi-competent. He decided he had to like crank it up, and that's exactly the words he used to me was, once I realized you were a competent battler, I had to take it serious. And so that's stuck with me. That's hurt for a while now. I have a chip on my shoulder against Hex, and I really want to take him down, to be perfectly honest. But he and Bionic Soup play against each other for playoffs, so I'm torn. Do I want revenge, or do I want a chance to play a friend? And so regardless of the outcome of the match, I'm going to get one or the other, I hope, depending on how the randomization is done for week 2 of playoffs. But that match will be coming. A pseudo team builder will come with that, because I don't actually get to pick the team. It's RNG'd, so my mons are picked, my move sets are picked. I can pick my items, my abilities, and my EV/IV spreads. So I might just talk about that really quickly before the playoff match. I don't know, but that's coming. So there will be at least one more DSL match coming, and it'll be playoffs. And hopefully we keep it running, and I'll keep posting those videos. So WWC back on schedule, GPC over, Little Cup coming, regular series Pokemon gameplay playthroughs coming, DSL playoffs coming, regular streams coming. I'm back to hopefully running like normal. When midterms come, I'll have to take a break because I need to study for my midterms and focus on school. But I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm getting things back under control. We just had a short break with WWC, GPC dying, and then my dad having surgery. So I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. Well, as fine as one person can be. But there's nothing wrong. I didn't take a mental health break. I don't need a mental health break. I've been dealing with my mental health for years. I'm fine. I don't need to step away. I just thought I'd explain to you guys where things have been, where things are going. Just a brief update. Not really brief, because this, I just looked at the timer, is now 30 minutes and 15 seconds. So, thank you all for watching me ramble like a moron. Discord link will be in the server. Come hang out. I'm not super active in Discord right now, unfortunately, over the last week, just because I've been focused on other things, trying to get leagues sorted out and all that. I'm going to be more active posting in there, more aware and awake posting in there. You can follow me on Twitter. Like I said, I stream, so my Twitch link will be down below. If I remember to put it down there, Bionic Soup should be linked down there for Twitter. Go check him out. Great guy. Really, really solid dude. Very nice guy. So, thanks for watching, and I will be right back, because I'm just going to keep recording back to back to back, so get used to this lovely Iowa State college sweatshirt.